When we come back, we're looking at security with a panel. But before that, we took to the street to ask you what you would do if you were attacked unexpectedly. Take a look at what you had to say.
Someone attacks me from behind, I'll just turn and say, "Man, paddy, why?" Then just hit him. Just hit him with a very tight fist, very tight one. Then just run away. If the person is with a gun, trust me, I'll just run. But if it was a knife, yes, me DC can't do so. We just fight it out. If he hits me, fine. If I win him, then whoever wins goes home safe.
I'll just give the person an elbow or maybe give a stamp at the back.
Okay, when someone attacks me from behind, with the help of my elbow, I'll use it right at his stomach. Then I give him a nice punch. That's it. I'll quickly turn back and then use my fist right in the face. So, so that he won't be able to do anything again.
There's nothing you can do because you have to. Because he's on your back, right? So there is nothing you can do. But rather you have to allow yourself for him to do whatever he wants to do. And after that, if there's anything you want to do, then you also do it.
Before.
I think one time, but I don't want to talk about it. My landlady.
Your landlady? I like that.
Loose openings here and there. It's easy to really attack. Sometimes when I watch the TV and I see, for instance, presidents, ministers, and the gap in between, they can easily be killed if somebody really wants to kill them.
God forbid. All right, well, we're going to talk a bit further about that. Welcome back. Now, I have my panel here. We're going to talk about security in Ghana. Now, individual security is very important. I think the national security, we're doing so well. We're not going to touch on that too much because we don't have the experts here to deliberate on that. But we're going to talk about general security concerning the individual in Ghana. And we have here Adjei and Mavis Dankwa. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Now, what do you think general security is like in Ghana? Do you think we're getting there, or do you think that we have a lot more to do? Mavis?
I think that we have a lot more to do. We take security in Ghana and in Africa, we take it for granted. Someone would rather purchase a car, 50 million car, than actually invest in security. So security in Ghana is not the best.
Yeah, right, but if I don't have a $50 million car, why would I even want to have security to watch over the car? Really?
But then everything you really have matters, and if you don't value small things now, you'll get into the position when you have a lot, but then your priorities are very weakened, and then people can just invade your space anytime they want because there's an open door. And these are some of the things I see here. Okay, when you go to the elite society, they're very rich, but they are very conscious about what they have. But then the middle class and the low class, as we've labeled them in the society, some tend to be a little bit reckless in protecting what they have. And if you don't protect them, somebody's really going to take them away from you.
I mean, someone will say that I have a dog and I think that's enough. Is that always enough?
No, it's not. Because this is the case whereby you have armed robbery on the high. Someone can just walk into your house and then shoot the dog and then get to you. So at the end of the day, you are not secured with that dog. Or sometimes some people say, I have a watchman. But who really is watching that watchman? They get tired in their chairs, or sometimes when you are asleep, they're also asleep. You're thinking that you have somebody watching over you. But you realize before you open your eyes, you have someone with a gun looking at you. Give me your money or I shoot you. So we have to put certain things in place if you want to be secured in your environment.
And we have cases where even the security persons are the culprits, really. Right. They're the ones who do it.
Is that too wrong?
But basically, I think everybody is your own first protector. I talk about God because of my culture and my background.
Of course.
But then apart from God, you are responsible for your own life. I told friends of mine, I want to do Muay Thai, kickboxing. They said, but you're a preacher. What do you need that for? I said, listen, everybody in the world is not a preacher and believes in God.
Yeah.
They don't care whether you hold the Bible or the encyclopedia. If they want to rob you, they want to rob you. But I have a right to defend myself.
Exactly.
And so I need to be well equipped to face the physical demons physically. And those ones I need to pray about, I pray about them. And so when you attack me on the street, I'm not going to pray.
Exactly.
I'm going to break some bones.
Okay. That's right. That's good. Now, so, Mavis, I mean, you are from a security company.
Right.
So, what, you said the dog is not enough, the watchman is not enough. So, really, what can we use in place of all these things, or together with all these things?
I mean, thanks to technology these days, you have the mobile DVRs, for instance. You can actually insert these things. They are very tiny gadgets. You can insert them in your cars, and then it can actually record everything. It records whatever is happening in front of you and what is behind you. And some of them even have microphones in them.
Okay.
So let's say you drive in, and then it has a little CD with it. So it records all these things. So if someone attacks you, they will actually capture whoever it is, and then all they have to do is just give the tape to the police. And at the end of the day, they will be able to investigate and find out who it is.
Yeah.
But if you don't have these things, and they are quite expensive, it's not that expensive, but if you can buy a car, and I think you should go a further step and just have these things installed.
But what about the home?
The home, you can have cameras installed in your houses. These days, you can even view them remotely. So you can be in your office and then view your house, what is going on.
Yeah.
And these cameras also have sensors on them. So you can actually set your sensitivity in such a way that, okay, it's midnight. So if I have someone coming close to my main gate, 10 meters close, I want the alarm to go off.
Yeah.
So you are even awake before someone jumps into your house.
Yeah, but have we gotten to the place, because I know that in the West, usually these security things are linked to some police station, the community police station.
Right.
Have we gotten to the point where these security cameras and alarms are linked to the local police stations?
Not yet, not that I've seen, but you
Okay.
have some of these companies that monitors them for you for 24 hours.
Okay.
But my thing is that even if you travel, you can view these things remotely. It doesn't matter where in the world.
All right.
So you can still watch over your family or your friends while they are asleep.
That's interesting. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Now, Adjei, I'm very upset with you because you didn't tell me you're a pastor. And you did mention the fact that you like to learn certain kickboxing moves so you can, what did you say you were going to learn?
Self-defense.
Self-defense,
techniques.
exactly. Now, you know, going with the days, my mother used to say that, you know, back in the day, you could walk down a dark alley and you sort of you cross path with somebody and then you both turn and look at each other and nobody is thinking of any possible attack. But it's not like that anymore these days.
The times have changed.
Yeah.
The cultures have changed. We've borrowed cultures.
Yeah.
Now, the last time I heard on the news, then I was in Holland, and I had people of the same sex in Ghana, of all countries, were fighting for equal rights. And totally, I said to friends of mine, I couldn't believe this was possible 20 years ago, that people would come in the open and talk about these things. We have borrowed cultures. Things have changed. Television, technologies changed our world. Today, it's very difficult to monitor your own children. Once they have a mobile phone, they're out of the world. Now, it used to be a thing of the past where everybody was scared about something superstitiously. We were scared somebody was going to kill us for just stealing from a neighbor. But today, with the advent of faith and forgiveness and the free movement, everybody can do anything, and everybody is a potential devil, as I say. So I don't know who I'm talking to. I need to be very careful. Our times have changed. You can be greeting somebody's hands, but they're thinking something totally different about what they're going to do to you. The times have changed. We cannot look back 50 years anymore. What we can do is, how do we protect ourselves now? Because the history is good. But then what does it hold for us in the future? Things have changed. And we're not going back.
So Mavis, how do we protect ourselves? Like Adjei said, you know, for instance, you're walking down an alley. I personally will not do that alone.
Okay.
Even if it's a group of people, you're still in danger, right?
Right. I think the only thing that we can do is, and like Nana said, it's God who protects us. But at the end of the day, what we have to do ourselves, that you can carry maybe pepper spray. I don't know whether they have some here, but you can have pepper spray on you. And I know with guys, you guys have these little knives on you and all those things. So it's like everybody is scared of the next person. There's no trust anymore amongst friends and relatives and all these things. So you just have to be aware of your surroundings at the end of the day.
Let's take a look at this very short video.
Hi, lady. Hey, what's up?
Hello.
How far are you going?
Just next lane.
Oh, come on. Hop and let me give you a lift.
No thanks, I'll be fine.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. I'll be fine.
Really?
Don't worry about me.
You know what? You just give me a call sometime, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right, see ya.
Welcome back. Now that's very sad. In a situation like that, what should she have done?
Now, it's very dangerous talking to strangers. It's one thing we are not taught as people as in this culture, because we live in a communal environment where everybody can raise somebody's child. It used to be in the past, you misbehave on the street, another neighbor beats you before your parents are even reported to you. But then these days, the society has changed. You don't have to talk to strangers, especially, I'm really concerned about girls. Because I have daughters, and I'm telling them, don't talk to strangers. You've got to be really sure who you're talking to.
Exactly.
Now, this girl is getting a card from a man who's trying to persuade her to get a lift, and really she doesn't want it. The best way is to walk away. Is the best way.
Or don't even walk there at that time of the night at all.
You see, sometimes we put ourselves in danger by the things we do. Sometimes we say, oh, man, they should have known better, but then you should have also known better.
I like that, because Dr. Mensa Otabil once said that be at the right place at the right time. You know, it's always very important. Now, Mavis, let's talk about financial security. You know, women, we like our financial security. But now I've realized that even some men are also going for that. You know, they need to know what kind of family background you're from, what you do before they would even date you.
Now, it's like it's not like before that everything is about the men. Now we all go to work, we come back. Now even men can cook.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, they also want you to be well before they actually get married to you.
Yeah.
And then most of the time it's about women. Like, oh, I'm not going out with this guy because he doesn't have money, he doesn't have a car, he can feed me.
He doesn't have a house.
Right, all those things. But at the end of the day, you also should be in a standing whereby you're also okay. You can't always be dependent on someone. I think that's where the men are coming from when it comes to that.
Yeah.
But women, of course, but I think it's on the decrease now that I want a guy who has money.
Yeah, but
and
then the guys are also saying the woman's place is the kitchen. So, and traditionally, the man needs to go hunting and bring the food so the woman will cook for the family.
But it's not like that anymore.
You see, there's been a whole lot of misconception about this family issues. And I've heard in the past, especially when you're going to get married, and from the Akan society, where I'm a part of, they say, if something good comes out of the marriage, the woman gets it.
Right.
If there's debt, it's for the man. And then you create this whole misconception that the man must be the one who totally brings everything on the table. But don't forget, whoever pays the bills makes the rules. When you create that environment, you become, quote unquote, a property for that person who bought you. Now, the society is changing. Women are fighting for feminist emancipation. What men can do, we can do, and do even better. Now, if you want a man to have money before he marries you, the first question I'm asking, how many cars do you have? Which house do you own? How many figures are you making at the end of the month? Since you can do better than I do, I really don't have to get a headache of getting all the money since you've gone to Beijing and back and gotten the right.
Now that's getting past now.
It's just that thought. But then I say this, money is neutral. Depending on who gets it, they can use it for good or bad. But then today it's become the focus of relationships. If you don't have a big purse, I can't love you. Do you love my money or you love me?
That's a good question.
You need emotional security. You need security based on love and covenant.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you so much. Nene, it's always a pleasure to have you on the show. I just like the way you speak with so much conviction. You are really a pastor. I should have known that the first time you came on the show. Anyway, thank you for coming. Mavis, thank you so much. And I'll take your advice. Maybe install something in my car like that, or even on my phone. Who knows? Maybe the technology will take it that far. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
When we come back, we have somebody in our Star Guest segment. He is the Madman of Ghana. We'll be right back.